Hiya, James here. Just a quick video today to talk to you about why I hate faddy diets, Herbalife, Weight Watchers, Slimming World, all of them awful diets basically. So I've drawn you a table because it's easier to explain this way. So as you can see in my table, your green equals muscle mass, blue is body fat percentage, and this is time here. So I've got these dots represent typical stages that I see in my clients' kind of progress throughout these horrible diets. So green equals muscle mass, blue is body fat percentage. So we're at the start. Now we can see body fat percentage is high. Muscle mass will be within a normal region. This varies from people to people, but generally they're quite relative. So this is your starting point for everyone, regardless of where you are on here. This is your starting point. So you go on these diets, calorie deficits. You're eating things that are food, then pretend chocolate bars and horrible cup of soups that with points on, etc. So you start dropping body fat. You're dropping down here. You're losing muscle mass as well, which makes up for a lot of the weight you lose. You get to this point, you relapse. You haven't been taught how to eat properly. You can't keep eating these cup of soups every day. They're disgusting. So what happens? You relapse. I can't keep doing this. You start going back up again. You start putting on the body fat. The problem is you've lost all of this muscle because you haven't been training, you haven't been eating enough protein, you haven't been doing anything to get your human growth hormone and testosterone up to get that muscle mass. So your muscle mass is down here, you're going back up again. You get to this point, you go, oh my God, I'm back to where I started. I'm going to try what worked. What worked? Because you think it worked, but it didn't work. Because you're now here, your muscle mass is here. So what do? You do the same again. Calorie deficits, shakes, points, horrible things, missing the actual groups that you're supposed to go to because you know you haven't really lost the weight. And anyway, so you go back down again, you do what you thought worked, but now you can see your body fat is here. Maybe the same as what it was probably the first time you did it, but your muscle mass has dropped. So you've got even less muscle mass and even more fat. And then you wonder why you're feeling horrible, you're still not sleeping, you find it hard to get off the sofa, you still don't want to stand there in your underwear or your bikini, definitely not, or even wearing dresses you still feel horrible. And this is why, because your body composition is worse than when you started. Because you need to be exercising, and you need to be eating protein, you need to be eating complex carbs, you need to be, the exercise is vital, but starving yourself, as you can see, you're actually in a worse position at the end than when you started because your muscle mass is much less. So that's why I hate faddy diets, basically. So yeah, watch out for my other videos and I'll speak to you soon.